Collective, welcome aboard, guys. Welcome. I hope you guys are having a great weekend. Weeks are just flying by over here. Guys, don't forget, if you're interested in these beautiful roses, they have a bigger box and they also have a smaller one as well. You know, Rose Forever, don't forget. Information is in the description down below. They have all these discounts right now that you can use alongside with my coupon code, okay? It's going to be down below this video in the description box, all the information, the link to their site, and the coupon codes. Black Friday sales, they got like anywhere from 40 to 60% off on a lot of these items. So take advantage. It's the only time and the first time they've done this where you're allowed to use the coupon code that I have alongside a discounted price. So take a look at that, guys, and yeah, let's do this. So I want to get into the collective energy here. All right, 111 on the clock. Whether you're a divine feminine or a divine masculine, we're going to clear up some things here that have to do with your journey, basically, and also how people are viewing you at this time. All right, so let's get into that first, and then we'll kind of get into that. All right, let's do this. And why people act a certain way around you or end up betraying you. Okay, we're going to get into that. So how are people viewing you at this time? One more. Let's do it. Welcome aboard, guys. And hit that like button. All right. That's all I ask. Oops. Yeah. People are being triggered by your energy right now. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. They're triggered by you. Yeah. Love and gaslight. Love and gaslight. Yeah. I'll tell you in a second what I'm getting there. Feral. And unicorn, of course. Rare. Different. Don't see it every day. Didn't even know they existed like this. They didn't know your type existed. They didn't know your type was possible. It's the energy in which you sit and carry. So you're about love, and people love to gaslight you because you're different. Okay? And give me 1 second here, because I want to elaborate on this feral energy. Do you need to eat something, to drink some water perhaps, or just to take a nap? If you are hissing at the sun or other people, then you might need some time to regenerate and reintegrate into the social constructs of the world. I know that doesn't make sense. I don't make the rules. P.S. It's okay not to always be polite. Yeah. Okay. Some of you may be feeling a little depleted at this time, which can, maybe you're in the mood. Some of you could be in the mood of, being triggered. But I'm feeling like people are triggered by your energy, because that's what I'm trying to get into, is how people are viewing you, how they feel around you, how they act around you, okay? So some people may be feeling a bit out of sorts. And maybe these people need to take some time to kind of relax and self-reflect instead of always projecting onto you, okay? With love and gaslight, I'm getting that your love triggers other people because you have self-worth and self-love, right? So your energy comes across as nurturing, loving, but don't get it twisted. You're also very strong and confident at the same time. There may be a lot of people, especially those that knew you, whether they dated you or know you somehow, some way, or knew you somehow, some way, where they're, I don't know, it's like you enter the room and for some reason they still get triggered, even when you didn't know your worth. Okay, because there's something about your energy that stands out. You're coming across as the unicorn, different. You stick out no matter what, whether it's your appearance, but it's not just that. Your appearance is a representation of how you feel within yourself. You could be someone very creative with your style. You could have a very unique style to others, or you do your hair different or your makeup different. Some of you could be trendsetters. And people gravitate towards you is what I'm getting here. Okay? People, after having a conversation with you, getting to know you, they're almost taken back, like, wow, she or he is not at all how I thought they would be. And they almost go home and kind of think about it. They may even have conversations with other people later on about it. Oh, do you know so and so? Yeah, I met them the other day and I was pleasantly surprised. Or other people that are haters and get triggered by your energy, or it could be something you just say and they're automatically they're bothered, they're triggered because they themselves don't even understand why, but it's an energy you carry that kind of rubs their demons the wrong way. Okay? And those are the ones that'll quickly come into a group and you know, they kind of, like a rotten apple, they spoil the rest and they start attacking you behind the scenes or gossiping about you, and you know, sometimes, you know, creating a whole plot to go against you, you know, which is ridiculous. But you stick out. You don't fit into any particular group. Okay, you could have been like this through high school, school itself, in your family, your friend circle. You're someone that can hang out with the popular kids or talk to the nerds, you know, or the in-betweens. Like, you're adaptable. You're not choosing to be around certain people to be liked or validated. Okay? You're almost there, like, to kind of learn about people is what I'm getting here. Okay? And part of that is because you always felt like you never fit in to any particular group, because there was always people that gravitated towards you and there was always people that were triggered by you. It doesn't even matter what group that was. So you're on a category all on your own. Okay, I'm getting that reference of Divergent again, where yes, you split ways with a lot of people. But when I first got that reference, and I talked about this briefly to you guys, and I said I would get into it at another point. Well, I'll tap into that real quick. I was listening to something, I don't remember what it was, and it sparked, I didn't hear the word divergent, but it sparked that word in my head. And as soon as I got it, I said, isn't that a movie? And I asked Spirit, do you mean this as that, you know, the movie Divergent? And I immediately got a confirmation on that. So then I went and I looked up the movie Divergent. And then I looked at the trailer. And it wasn't a movie I've never seen the trailer to this. I've never seen the movie. But for some reason, I felt like I heard that movie before. Or of the movie before. Maybe somebody talked about it and I don't remember. I don't know. But that's very significant. The trailer was about splitting like people into 5 groups, and there was one particular girl that wasn't she didn't fit in any group. She was very unique and there was only like one of her. So you may want to look at that. That may bring this reading into perspective. They have a movie and it's Ashley Judd, yes. I can't remember the other girl's name, but they have one that it's in 2014. They have a movie that's a sequel to that in 2016, I believe. It's called different. It's another name. And then they have a third one that I think was in 2018, something like that. And then they have the series on Netflix. Okay, so you may want to start with the movie of 2014 and take it from there, or just watch the series. So, you know, if you're resonating with this reading, I would definitely do that. I haven't done that yet myself. I need to. I may do this tonight. Okay. And start there. So I kind of wanted to come back and talk about it after I kind of watched that, but you know, I'll just bring it up for those of you who will resonate with this reading. So clearly, people seeing you, maybe they question you too with this energy of feral, like, because you may be someone that is currently protecting your energy after learning a lot, okay, and raising your vibration. And you may be in the energy of cutting people off. And a lot of people weren't used to this. Maybe they were used to, you know, trying to get one over on you, or saying something, or betraying you and then coming into your face acting like they didn't betray you. And it's almost like you were always silent, but you were not blind energy. Like you saw people for who they were, but you weren't like calling them out on their shit. You were just taking it in, taking a mental note, and silently moving forward in your life and away from these people. It's not like you went to their face and said, I'm cutting you off. No, you just did it. Hold on a second. Yeah. I just saw that deck at the bottom of the deck, Fashion Witch. So you have your own sense of style, okay? People may see you as a witch because they don't know what else to call you, alright? Especially as light workers, star seeds, light beings, earth angels, like you're not of the earth, okay? You're here for a purpose. My right ear is ringing. And you're going to have you're automatically, even though you're having a human experience, your energy is different. Right? Because your spirit is different. It's been shaped and molded throughout the universe and through other experiences that you've had before you reincarnated into the earth. Even if you've reincarnated into this earth several times, your energy is just different. You're connected to something different, okay? That's just what it is. And it is still felt, even in your human form, within other people. Now, I don't want to tap into that yet. Not just yet. Let me get this other deck. So people like to gaslight your point of view, and they may be very stuck and very limited in their perspective. So so what I'm getting is that you're usually the one that doesn't say much in the group. When you do, certain people may try to gaslight your point of view or get triggered by it and ignore you or roll their eyes or, you know, act like you ain't saying nothing. And I'm gonna oh boy, I'm gonna be coughing a lot through this reading. I can already tell. Because I'm speaking truth. My poor throat, Jesus. Every time. Okay. And you hit them back with that loving energy. Like, you don't have to be like smothering or say that I love you or, you know, peace, love, and light or anything like that. You don't retaliate. And I feel like that even triggers them even more. Because they feel like, oh, what do you think? You're better than me or something? And you're a walking mirror. So if you're in a higher vibration now, these people feel triggered because it's almost like they want to bring you down to their level, first of all. Or if it's people from the past, they want to say that you're not who you say you are because they didn't see your transformation. You did that all on your own in the background while you took your own path and stepped into your purpose. So all they have of you and know of you is who you were to them in the past, and or who you were amongst them in the past. So when they see you doing good, anytime you're doing good for yourself, something good happens for you, even if you're not saying it or posting it or putting it out there, whether they're getting ratings on you or hearing it through the grapevine, it triggers them in a way because they are probably still standing in the same place. Okay? Or maybe something didn't pan out the way they thought, and maybe you make it look easy. But what they don't realize is what surrounds and protects you in the spirit realm, because some of these people may not even believe that there is a spirit realm or spirit surrounding anybody. Okay? A lot of people don't. They don't even understand who they are. Alright, hold on a second. Alright. Where was I? Man, I hope that I'm not going to be coughing through this whole reading here. Anyways, let's keep going. Because you definitely got some people that just... They're also triggered because you are different. There's a essence about you that they don't quite get or understand. And you may be somebody that's quite unbothered. Okay, so people may try to trigger you, but you don't get triggered by them. Whether it's anymore. Maybe some people used to get under your skin, but now it's like, whatever. So let's see what else. And you may gaslight people in a way where they feel like they're being gaslighted, but you're doing it with love when it comes to your perspective. I'm telling you, what the hell? Throat just acting up. So what I mean by gaslight with love is that you're just trying maybe to show a different perspective. To keep, maybe you just naturally are someone to say to keep an open mind, because not everything is just as we see it. There's always more wisdom to be had, more knowledge to acquire, more things to see and understand, explore, and experience. And certain people may just be so set in their way that they don't want to see anything any other way, or they just don't want to learn it from you. You know what I mean? There are people like that. So let's see what else here. It's like seeing you succeed triggers people, or seeing or admitting to themselves that maybe you could be right about certain things triggers them. One more. Jar of dreams. So they're triggered by the fact that you have dreams, a lot of them, and you're a non-stop force that goes after them. That's what they're triggered by. How dare you have dreams, collective? Yeah, love and gaslight, stormy. So when somebody brings you the storm, you bring love to it. Okay? And that's what creates the storm between you and other people. They expect the storm in return. So when you give it love, or you decide to have self-love and self-worth and walk away from it, love yourself more energy, they get triggered. It's almost like they want to mess up your sunny day and bring rain and darkness to it. And you're like, unbothered. Pharaoh, every step counts. Okay? No matter how you're feeling, you make it count. Okay? And there's like just people that, I don't know, they just feel some type of way. You're just like, it's okay not to be polite all the time. Every step counts. So a lot of you're not being as nice anymore. You're not being a pushover. You are simply putting yourself first. Multiple streams with unicorn. This person looks like she's coming in and out of portals. Multiple streams with a unicorn. It's giving multi-dimensional. Okay. Some of you may have multiple streams of income coming in, but with unicorn and multiple streams, this is giving me you have access like to other realms because of your energy. You hold some type of key and wisdom that other people do not. You have access to certain things that they do not. And even though they can't grasp exactly what that is, they know, they feel it, they sense it because of the way you show up in the world and the things that you do, things that naturally just go well for you or happen. It could be through opportunities or something you decide to do for yourself. And it almost feels like, yeah, it feels multidimensional. When I see things like unicorns, dragons, fairies, the Loch Ness Monster, Bigfoot, energies like this, it gives me a multidimensional being because they're in a higher frequency. So if you have a glimpse of it, like, people have sightings, mermaids and stuff like that, it was like a glimpse. It was meant to be kind of seen for a second, but it's almost like questionable. It's like, did I really see that? Am I really seeing that? Do they really exist? So you have that energy where people are like, do you really exist? You're not what I thought you were energy. Or is it? It's unexplainable. Okay? You also have mystical allies. You connect through otherworldly beings within other dimensions in your dream state, I'm feeling here, but they surround you. Okay? Even if you're not aware, you may gravitate to certain types of mystical creatures or beings. So that may be a clue for you as to what surrounds you. Okay, like for me, I'm very drawn to dragons and mermaids and unicorns. Fairies. I mean, really, any mystical creature to me. But definitely dragons and mermaids and unicorns. And there may be those specific mystical creatures surrounding you. You may have been one yourself in another lifetime, within another realm. Okay, I was getting something about parallel universes today as well. But I'm not going to get into that because that's really deep. And that's just going to veer me off course here. Maybe another time. But let's look at the bottom here. A leap of faith. Yeah. They see you don't have fear of taking a leap of faith in your life. Okay? So you took a leap of faith on your own life. You took a gamble. You took a risk. The die was cast. And you went your own way. Okay? And you've been taking every step ever since. 1 foot at a time. Okay? and that's what I'm seeing here. You're being seen as someone that grabs the bull by the horns. You're being seen as someone that has a lot of dreams. You're being seen as someone that weathers through the storm. Whoever brings you the storm or whatever storm happens to come through for you. through however. And you're facing things with love in your heart. So you're somebody, the unicorn also represents unconditional love and pure of heart. So that's how you're being seen as well. And although some people may be triggered by it, they also can't deny it, even if they try to. Because you are who you are. I mean, what I'm seeing is somebody here that has not veered off course. Once you took this leap of faith, you took this path. And you've been becoming a better version of yourself every step of the way. So if anybody still thinks that's fake, you don't get this kind of protection. You don't come through in this kind of energy. And you don't get presented with the opportunities that come to you by being fake. You're actually being more authentic than ever before. And more connected to who you are. And making sure that your decisions, that you're a part of the decisions you make, that they're not being made for you through toxic people or people that want to bend your will to their liking or try to betray you, trick you so that they can betray you later somehow, some way. No, you took the reins of your life and you're keeping it moving. And you're doing it for you, your future, and for the Most High, because that's who you work for. Alright. Let's get... Now I'm feeling like stuffy and all kinds of stuff. Hold on a second. Alright, so let's get into my Moth to a Flame Oracle. And let's see what else. Yeah, it says can't rain all the time, right? Can't rain every day with a little peculiar. Beacon of light. Exactly. You're the sun that pierces through the storm. So, of course it cannot rain every day. You part the clouds energy. You're there no matter what storm is there. The sun is always there. No matter what it looks like, no matter what you're going through, you're still a light. And you're a beacon of light for others. That's just who you are. That's your energy. That's your vibe. There's nothing fake about that. So if people don't have faith in themselves and they want to look at you in that way, well, it's simply because they don't understand who they are. Or maybe they're just not a beacon of light. Okay? Not all of them. Some of them are deep in the shadows. Fallen angels. That don't even want to redeem themselves. They're just kind of floating through life like a lost soul. And again, not every one of them, but a lot of them. Jar of Dreams. Yeah. One with nature and the flow of what is. That's you. Anything is possible for you. That's how people are seeing you. That's what they're triggered by. You see life, you are connected to everything. You go with the flow. And you see the possibility in everything. You could also be someone that attracts a lot of animals. Okay? A butterfly could fly around you. Bees, wasps, bumblebees, birds. You know. You could have a random encounter with an animal that most people wouldn't have a random encounter with. Or just, any kind of animal. Strays could be attracted to you. You know what I mean? Like, it's your vibration. But what I'm seeing here is that you have a jar of dreams here. You're one with nature. And you go with the flow of what is. So things happen for you naturally. Okay? You dream it. You visualize it. You go after it. You conquer it. And, that's the conversation between you and the universe. You just project it to the universe what you want it in your life. You visualize what that's going to look like. You created a map, the blueprint as to how you're going to get there, right? And you executed whatever that was. And boom. It's in your reality. But it's easier for you now to do this because you're no longer mentally imprisoned. You had the key to unlock this. You are mentally free and open-minded, and understand that you create your reality with what you believe, think, and through your experiences, by making it happen, manifesting it into your life. So you're becoming a really good alchemist and a really good magician in your own life as far as manifestation. You're very connected to Mother Gaia here as well. So you feel everything. You feel the shift in the air, okay? Just like the animals. The animals aren't programmed, right? They're free unless they're in captivity and are being trained to do other things, which takes them further away from their natural state, right? We're the same way. If you take a group of people and you program them in a certain way in how to think, they're only going to perceive life as that, as the environment they were raised in, right? You take them out of that, and it's almost like, what? I had no idea all of this existed. Should I even believe any of this exists? You know what I mean? So you're not, you had to reprogram yourself basically, and it's not even a programming. It's you freed your mind. Timeless beauty and stormy. I also feel like, timeless beauty. This is like you have a beautiful soul, okay, with love here. Some of you have grown into like the beautiful rose. Hold on. So, timeless beauty. What I'm seeing here is you see all these roses. This is not just about physical beauty. This is like all the times you had to go through some sort of change, evolution, glow up. It's like you continuously continue to grow and blossom. It's timeless. Okay? It's like you are the rose bush, and there's always like, it comes in waves. Your glow ups come in waves. It's like just when people think that you've hit your peak, especially when you go through like stormy times or things are looking a little shaky for you, you continuously continue to blossom under dire circumstances. You continuously come back and more beautiful than before. It's like, you know how there's like endless types of roses, and there's roses that are, that have different colors because of, whatever the process that they go through or that people do to them to acquire that. It's like just when you think you saw all the colors, boom, there's another one. You're full of surprises. People are like almost in disbelief with gaslight being here, that you have this ability, but they're seeing it though. But it's almost like, is this trickery? Like, what are you doing? Like, are you just pretending? But you're not. What happens in your life is a testament to who you are. I hope I can make it through this reading. My goodness, I was not coughing all day. Maybe a little bit of scratchy throat. A little bit, but I was not coughing like this. But anywho, you just, like, people want to, like, what happens in your life, the blessings that you stumble upon or come into your life because you're taking the proper steps. Like, the proper steps are meeting with the proper path, and you're just on the course and you're connected. So you know what you're doing, you know what and whom you're connecting with, and you have a vision in mind, you have a goal in mind. And even though you may not have all the answers on your path and your journey, You're listening to the signs and the synchronicities, and you're trusting, and you have faith, and you're believing, and you know that taking a leap of faith comes more than once, and that you have to do that. So there are certain leaps of faith that are risky and can be a bad leap of faith, and there's some that are good, and you have to differentiate between that and really hone into your intuition. But you see, you're open to that. You understand that there's more to life than just the physical world, and that you're also very connected to who you are and your spirit, which a lot of people are not. So they cannot perceive what you perceive because they're not on that journey, that path, or even open to it, a lot of people. So when things happen for you, or you make things look easy, it's almost like they're like, what the hell? There's got to be something to it, right? But they don't know where, they wouldn't know where to begin, and maybe some of these people are too even prideful to ask. Okay? So you got those people. Every step counts. Yeah, surrounded by dark forces. Okay? You may have a lot of cats around you right now. Cats defeat these dark forces, and they also protect you from them. Okay? So every step you take, they're right here. And I wasn't going to go into this, but, well, I did want to tap in a little bit. Another thing that certain people that you meet, and why people have betrayed you, or like things start out good and then you realize that all of a sudden these people are acting shady or in different ways, is because of these dark forces that are surrounding you. They are basically clocking your every move, right, in the spirit realm, because just as you're very connected to the spirit realm, and it's not just light spirit, there's also spirits of the shadow, and that's pretty clear right here. So these shadows, as they see you moving on your journey and surrounding you, okay, some of you could be getting a lot of attacks in the dream state with forces that are trying to manhandle you, that you can't really see in the dream state, but you can feel. Like you can step into a room and know they're there, and all of a sudden you feel them trying to manhandle you, and you wake up and you know that they were there trying to kind of like, jerk you around and instill fear within you. Some of you could be going through that. That may be why you're seeing a lot of cats too, so pay attention to that. Or a specific cat. And you may have cats, okay, if you see them do this a lot, like their hairs in the back of their, body stands up, or they're acting a little weird, a little distant, it's because they're sensing something around you and they're trying to protect you from it. But anywho, the people that are triggered by your energy, when when they were in your life, or even people you encounter throughout this journey, when they get to know you, and they're people that are not on your vibration, they're in a lower vibration and somewhat toxic, you'll notice that these dark forces will start to attach themselves to these lower vibrational energies. Here we go. Hang on. So these dark forces, entities, will start to attach themselves to these lower vibrational energies, because these lower vibrational energies, first of all, they're in their south node. Second of all, they have a very limited perception, and a lot of these people may be depressed, going through hardships, they're unhealed, and they're toxic. So that's easy prey for dark forces to attach themselves, and they will have entity attachment, especially if they're promiscuous as well and all that, toxic. They're easy prey for dark forces to attach themselves to them, so that they can betray you and stop you from the purpose that you're in and your own personal success. Man, if I can get through this reading, seriously, So that's why, like, you always feel alone, because so many people try to betray you. I mean, they definitely don't want this message out. My goodness. So many people have betrayed you, have been triggered by you because they don't even know they have entity attachments. Um, so that's why you have to surround yourself with high vibrational people, people that have self-love, self-worth, or have done things for themselves where they don't have to covet or, give you the evil eye or be jealous of the things that come into your life or that you are trying to manifest into your life, or that are jealous of your beauty or your unique energy. Because these low vibrational energies these dark forces they're trying to get closer to you and to be able to mess you up in the physical world, and stop you from your purpose, which is being a beacon of light as well. So you will see, like, people trying to ask you out, come into your life to befriend you. If they're toxic in any way, just don't do it. Okay? Don't do it. Because eventually, one of these dark forces that is watching you and surrounding you is going to embody that person, and that person is going to end up betraying you in somehow, some way, or stealing from you, um, and you're going to see their true colors. It's these entities. All right, let's keep it going. Exactly. I can't make this up. You need people on the same energy. Unicorn, unicorn. Vibrational match. So you have a higher vibration. You have unconditional love. And that's the energy that you have to surround yourself with. Okay? Multiple streams. There's something about you meeting someone here through portals. There's somebody on your vibration here. Multiple. Vibrational match. Streams. Okay? Portals. And every step counts. So you're on your way here, where these entities cannot go. My goodness. So you see how you're stepping into the light? The further you get into the light, right? The higher your vibration. And out from the shadows where these dark forces dwell, they can't go there with you. So there's some sort of time jump or shift that's going to happen here for you. And I definitely feel like there are cats somewhere around you helping you. Something is helping you here with these dark forces as you move, as you continue to move forward. Something is helping you because there's dark forces trying to hold you back. So if you're meeting people in a low vibration, or they're trying to, like, portray to be something they're not, definitely continue to move forward. Continue to move forward because it's these dark forces once again. You don't owe anybody anything. This is a solo journey. So, like, have tunnel vision right now when it comes to your goal and where spirit wants you to go. Because my goodness, the energy is crazy right now. So let's get some tarot here. Especially if you have, like, low vibrational exes, yeah, or friendships that were toxic in the past. Don't even bother. I don't care if they're saying, oh, like, oh, I stopped drinking, I've been sober for 6 months, or I've been sober for, a few weeks. No. It takes a long time to get where you're at. Don't even bother. Let them go on their own journeys. Man, let me tell you. They are messing with my throat today. One more. Alright. And I saw the Two of Cups. Yeah, keep it moving. Okay? Spirit's definitely guiding you to, Paradise Island, calmer waters, the promised land, however you want to call it here. There's something big coming for you here. I mean, that's why these forces are here. And it has to do with some sort of whatever light you carry, whatever message you carry, there's like spotlight up there. There's something here that you're going to bring forward that these entities clearly do not want you to bring. But it's coming. As long as you continue to make the right choice in your life and keep moving forward. Most definitely. We have the King of Swords here. So this could be the person that's triggered. Or people are basically seeing you as someone that is straightforward. Okay? Very wise and connected to all that is. And you have a lot of dreams. So you're being very logical in your life. You're being poker faced here as well. Male or female. And even if certain people may see you as ice cold, that's not you. You're very loving and you have unconditional love. But there are certain people that you have to be kind of distant with and poker faced with. You're not sharing all the details, and that's good. Judgment. Okay, so people here, whoever tried to create storms in your life are going through some sort of judgment and karma. Whoever tried to do anything or say anything against you, gaslight who you are or your beliefs or the way you love or that you have love at all within yourself, they're going through judgment. People need to start understanding that when you come across this kind of energy, when it's this different, you better question what protects them, because they're going to come for you, okay? The spirits that protect you are going to come for these people. And I'm seeing that here. Somebody might have tried to do spell work on your beauty, like beauty spells and things like that. This is like, you got thorns, okay? You're the thorny bush here. A beautiful bush, but thorny. And somebody's here is feeling the sting. That's what I'm getting here. And obviously it could be more than one. Nine of Cups, yeah. Every step counts, see? You're reaching for something, right? Nine of Cups. You're about to get wish fulfillment. That's why these dark forces are here. Okay? Ten of Wands. Leaving the burdens behind. Okay? Like, this is a heavy path. You've had to fork up some pretty heavy burdens. Alright? Both of you with vibrational match here. But this is being left behind. No longer. When you meet up with this person, this vibrational match, this is being left behind. You will no longer have to carry the weight all on your own here. And because you're a vibrational match, this weight is being taken off your backs. Okay? Wow. As I'm feeling like just weird. Like, I feel like there's a freaking, I'm feeling the weight on my back. That's crazy. Like, I'm carrying something really heavy on my back. Like those book bags, but like filled with a lot of stuff. Like, I can feel that weight. Yeah, the Chariot. Continue to move forward. Alright? Following the North Star. With balance. Judgment and justice. Wow. When I tell you there are people getting karma for trying to create storms in your life, whoo-wee. Oh yeah. People tried to gaslight your beliefs, who you are, what you think, your vision, your dreams. They try to demean you, or say that you don't have what it takes, or that you got leadership energy. Okay, some people did not believe that you would ever amount to anything, or that you even had leadership qualities. They're about to eat those words. They're going through karma. Okay? I also feel like you are someone that calls justice. You also bring karma, is what I'm getting here. Two of Pentacles with Nine of Cups. I feel like there are multiple things coming in. You see the ship? There are multiple things coming in here. And these dark forces know it. So be careful with, like, I'm getting like the real ship and then the ghost ship. That's what I got. There's a physical ship and then there's a ghost ship where all these dark forces are at. It's almost like trying to mimic something. But be careful with that. Because we have the door here. I'm also getting... Yeah, don't fall. There's like a trap door. It's a mirage that gets you to repeat something. Be careful with that. It's the dark forces. I'm telling you, stay very focused. And listen, pay attention to any cats around you, seriously, and their reaction at that moment when you see them. If there's a cat trying to block your path, it's for a reason. Whether it's physically or it's a reminder to think about what it is you're getting into at that particular moment, or thinking about getting into with any person, whether it's an opportunity, a relationship, or a friendship. But also what I'm seeing is that definitely there's cats here protecting you from these dark forces. They say that when you don't see a cat again, it's because they had to fight some sort of entity and take them far away from you. So if you don't see a specific cat again, that's actually a good sign. Six of Wands. Yeah, victory. Chariot victory, Six of Wands victory. Okay, but Two of Pentacles with justice here. Let me get one more row. Yeah, the Strength. And guess what you're seeing? Well, as you're moving forward with the Chariot. Something not everybody gets to see. There's the Dragon. Okay? Purity. The strength, having the strength to continue to move forward. A lot of you are becoming the dragon. There's something about your energy. You could be a dragon rider here as well, as what I'm seeing here. There's something here about there's a masculine energy here. That has to change form. Okay. This is kind of deep. Like I said before, some of you were a mystical creature in a past life, but maybe you wanted to have a human experience. I feel like whoever is in your vibrational match was also a mystical creature. So the connection between the two of you, so you're connected to other mystical creatures naturally. That's why you are protected by the mystical realm. But the chemistry between the two of you is very high vibrational, and you both had to be in that energy to encounter each other again. And there's something about shape shifting here that I'm seeing. So you're both shape shifters. Obviously, you're a conscious energy that shape shifts for a purpose, wherever it is that you're needed. And this, this lifetime is obviously here. So this person is going through their change as well. I'm hearing field of dreams, okay? A field of dreams. So when you encounter this person, it's almost like, I don't know, something chemically happens between the two of you, and something happens that, especially when you consummate this connection, it's just, you just know. You're gonna know. Okay, somewhere on your journey, you're with the chariot here, you're gonna come across this person. You're gonna see this person for who they are, and they're gonna see you as well for who you are. There's something very, I mean, it's like, it's interesting. Like, you both have had many forms, but vibrational match. It doesn't matter what it looks like on the outside. It's a vibrational match. Okay, unicorn, dragon. You still are cut from the same cloth energy. Like, you come from the same uh, frequency, like from the same place. Like, it's vibrationally aligned and recognized. It's so beautiful. I don't know how to explain this energy. This is just, you'll know when you see it. Okay? You will know when you see it. This person is also very connected to Mother Earth. It's the same energy. Same. This person would have gone through similar things you have gone through. Okay? They're going to be in the same strength, same energy as you. It's like coming home to you. Coming home to someone that is on the same page. The lovers. I mean, I can't make this up. Right? He was living on Earth, but consciously, he went into this body to be able to be physically with her in the same planet. With Avatar. It's almost like this person is making the transition they need to make to be here with you. So they're shifting. Their energy is changing, shifting. They're coming into their authenticity, breaking through the ego. They may be triggering a lot of people as well. Because now I see the journey between two people here. Yeah, Three of Pentacles with dark forces. These are the dark forces collaborating against you. Okay? I'm telling you, they're trying to send you something that looks similar, but that can trick you. Similar to this. With the lovers here, most definitely. They're trying to mimic an energy that can trip you up. Especially for those of you who are single and you may not know of your future person, or maybe it's been taking a long time to come together, and dark forces are taking advantage of this so that they can send you someone that mimics that energy, but will later betray you because they're going to attach themselves like an entity attachment to that person, and they're going to ruin your whole path. So this is dark forces working together to trip you up. Notice all of a sudden my throat calmed down when I was talking about this other energy between you and them, this vibrational match. The star. Having faith, a healing connection, star seed energy with the Six of Wands and victory. A wish fulfillment, the star and the Nine of Cups. So be very cautious on this journey, guys. Seriously. If it's not for you, don't force it. Okay? But wow, I cannot believe these dark forces are really trying to get something to look like a wish fulfillment for you. That is not. But there's something here that is. But you got justice and judgment here, taking a look at this as well. I also see a divine soul contract here with the star, the Three of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the Strength card. You guys are it takes a lot of strength, and you got to remain strong through this journey to get here. Okay, I see a lot of strength and determination from this King of Swords energy. They don't have to be an air sign. For some of you maybe, but and this could also be you. Okay, male or female. But I see a lot of strength, poker face, and determination to move forward and to transition into whatever it is you have to ascend here. It's giving transcendence as well. It's giving water and ice, dragon. Could be water, air, dragon. And the throat chakra here. Or the heart chakra, because it is green. It's like activated. The heart chakra is activated. Some of you have had these dark forces follow you. For those of you who connect with being an ancient soul, or connected to Egyptian times, Atlantis, some of you have had dark forces since back then follow you, lifetime after lifetime, trying to trip you up. It would be your nemesis. Man. Let's see here. Clarify this King of Swords. The Emperor. Hang on, it fell on the floor. The Emperor. The Emperor gets on his chariot and moves forward. And the chariot is right here. and they're connected. So this is somebody awakened. So there are some people also triggered by this person and the way that they made their own, this, they're in control, right? They're in control of the wheel. They're in control of their thoughts, their actions, and with strength. This person is all in control right here. And they're leaving some people behind that are triggered. This could also be you, so take it how it resonates. Tell me more. Yeah. Going towards the Queen of Cups. Or this is somebody very nurturing, letting you know that they like you. Okay, this is somebody not afraid to be in touch with their feminine side. Yeah, very balanced. Okay. And again, this could also be you coming up as the Emperor. Okay, 9 of Pentacles. 5 of Wands. Yeah. This is a lot of people. Look at all these people. Page of Pentacles, 5 of Wands, 9 of Wands, with the 7 of Cups. They can't trying to hold on to you. See, these would be the types of people that these dark forces would attach to and embody to try and confuse you. But you're the Emperor, the Queen of Cups, 6 of Pentacles. I feel like for a lot of you, this is you with Jar of Dreams. You're taking control of your life is what it's telling me. Okay? Yes, I do see a person that you're meeting here. I see it right here, vibrational match. But you are embodying a very strong energy, but still connected to your heart space. Very nurturing, very giving, very empathic, very independent, very strong. And somebody here may want to tell you they like you, but yeah, they see you as their 10 of Cups, but they're really a burden. They're not in the right energy. Neither of these people. Neither of these people. There's maybe a lot of people. Okay? I think some people think that once you're high vibrational that you're not going to attract low vibrational energies. They're attracted to you like bees on honey. Okay? And you have to use your discernment and your intuition. Because these dark forces are definitely on your ass. Okay? You're going to attract vibrational match. Absolutely. But it doesn't stop these low vibrational energies that are in their shadow to stop from reaching for the light. And you are the light. Tell me about the Lovers. Queen of Wands. Yeah, you got that vibe, that energy. Okay, so clearly timeless beauty here. That's what it's under as well, with judgment and justice with the Lovers. Okay, very magnetic energy. Blossoming over again after a storm. It's like it just makes you stronger. The Lovers. Again. Tell me more. Judgment again. King of Swords. Okay. Somebody here has to weather the storm to get to you. Yeah. And they're going to. There is the Chariot. It's repeating itself right over here. There is somebody here that's going to weather the storm to come to you. They could be weathering the storm right now. Cards are repeating themselves. Tell me more. So they're getting the rite of passage because they're weathering the storm. With Judgment and the Chariot. Yep. They heeded the call. Four of Pentacles. There may still be something that they are going through with the Four of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. Okay? Yeah. Something that's been heavy. Heavy on their mind, maybe, perhaps. Okay, they may be going through that, you know, metamorphosis stage. Okay, there may still be some confusion with the Ten of Cups, Seven of Cups. But they want to know more. Exactly. There's a conversation or some form of communication that's going to shed light on any confusion when it comes to you or this connection. So this may be something new coming towards you. Okay? Yeah. Six of Swords. This person may also have been learning a lesson here. Love and Gaslight is also giving me they might have been in a empath narcissistic paradigm with other people. Doesn't have to just be relationships, could be friendships. Similar thing to what you've been through here. But like I said, this is a vibrational match. Somebody that has been through what you've been through. Okay? So they're going to understand you more than anyone. Clarify these dark forces. What is this plan, this collaboration they got going on? And these are entities. Exactly. Trying to deceive by bringing you someone that comes in and out of your life. Yeah, crumb snatcher is what I call this. Tell me more. Yeah, work it on deceiving you so that you can miss this opportunity. Four of Cups. That's these dark forces. Tell me more. Be careful with people around your job. Okay, especially if they're toxic. Yeah, so that they can bring confusion to you. Okay? There may be some past people trying to try one more time to see if you're still going to fall for it. We have the moon right back here, so yeah, exactly. I can't make it up. They want to bring people into your life. Some of them are going to try to, what did I say, mimic the lovers. It's really an illusion. It's not a past life connection. And then because the entity attachments here that attach themselves to these low vibrational energies, people that are in and out with the Knight of Wands, the Seven of Swords, and the Seven of Cups, only to betray you and keep you stuck. Learning another lesson. Yeah, so stay strong, stay grounded, and try to, what? Take a stronghold on you to get you back in this. Another karmic cycle. Yeah, they want to celebrate. They want to make sure you're there, but you're like, I don't think so. I see you. Cut you. Yeah, you're like, I'm out of there. Exactly. Keep it moving and create some distance here. Keep on knocking cause you can't come in. Keep on knocking cause you can't come in. Yeah, exactly. Now clarify this vibrational match with the Star and Unicorn and these multiple streams. King of Wands, matching your energy. King of Wands, Queen of Wands. Yes, the passion is unmatched. Okay? It you know, by anyone else. Between the two of you, total match. Absolutely. Tell me more. You're both going to admire each other a lot. Yeah, Ten of Cups. Okay? There's a lot of desire, a lot of chemistry, a lot of magnetism. It's like the energy between you and this person. Whew. Yeah. It's the offer. It's the gift from God. Vice versa. This is how you're going to see each other. Tangibly. Be able to touch each other. Feel each other. Invest in each other. And not just in the 5D. Okay? We have the Queen of Swords, Knight of Swords came out again. This may come out of nowhere, but it's going to put a smile on your face. This may be coming out of nowhere. Tell me more. Oh yeah, look, 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. Wow. Okay. Yep, something worth celebrating. It may come at you so quick that you're going to be like, whoa. With the Knight of Swords, Queen of Swords, you're going to be like, whoa. But when you understand that this is, you're going to sense something here that is going to be brewing beneath the surface when you look at each other in the eye. Let me just put it into perspective. You are going to sense something. When you're looking over there, he's looking straight at you. You're going to sense something. At first, you're going to be kind of like, pump the brakes, because this person is coming fast. But you're going to sense. It's funny because you have the Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands. He has the King of Wands, but the Knight of Swords. Okay? It's like they get, I don't know, it's like all of a sudden they come to you. They're on their way with the Chariot and the Strength card and the King of Swords. But it's like all of a sudden, and they're getting the rite of passage here. They're going through judgment and justice and all of that. So there's something going on with this soul contract, divine contract, and they're getting the rite of passage here. But there is a storm. But you're going to look at each other, and you're going to sense that this is your person. They obviously are going to sense the same thing. There's going to be such a magnetic pull here with the King and Queen of Wands. But you're still going to be logical. They are the King of Swords as well. So remember that. So you're both mirroring each other vibrationally. But this person may feel the urge to move a little faster than you. Okay? So you set the tone. Alright? It's the right person. But you set the tone when it comes to that. It's just, I just feel this person's going to be so excited to be near you finally, or to have met you. But you have the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles with the Sun. Okay? So there is no doubt that this is your person. This is what these entities are also trying to stop you from achieving, because they know together, confirmation, this just turned off. Because they know together, you guys will be in your purpose, and you know, nobody can stop that once again. So there you go. All right. Let's get messages from Spirit here. We'll get a couple. Yep, and we got 2. So it says nourish yourself. All right. Have you been using food to numb rather than nourish? Be honest. If so, break the pattern today. Show yourselves that you care by choosing healthy, wholesome foods made with love. Eat your veggies, make a green juice, and toast to your longevity. Cheers. Okay? So there is something about eating a little healthier, nourishing your body, and it could be because you're also going through some form of transition, some sort of time jump shift, but also you might have been feeling a little weak lately. So, and remember, you have dark forces around you, so you know, really don't lower your vibration in any way because of these dark forces. Okay? And it says reconsider your commitments. All right? And it says don't be afraid to not be polite. Don't be afraid to not be polite. If there's somebody trying to get into your energy, that's an X. They're a player. And just say no and keep it moving. That's all you have to do when it comes to these dark forces. They're just trying to see if they can get you to fall back on something. And remember, it is Mercury retrograde, so you're going to have some exes trying to come back. It says, have you piled so much on your plate that there's little room for you? Identify what truly matters and graciously decline the rest. There's a universe of meaningful opportunities on the other side of no. In fact, every no makes space for the perfect yes. Your freedom is closer than you think. Look at that. Your freedom is closer than you think. It's right here. Keep it moving, and don't be afraid to say no. Put yourself first, and eat healthy, eat right, and keep that momentum going. Okay, because you're going to need the energy, and you know, your health matters. Okay? And bottom of the deck, great things are born from those brave enough to fly, those who are willing to risk failure. Your dreams require action, and you're ready to make a move. Remember, you have nothing to lose. Even if you flop, you'll receive valuable insight. So get off your butt and take a leap. Go for it. Okay? And risk it. That's that leap of faith. So whatever your dream is, go for it. Say no if there's other things, you know, clouding up your, or taking up your time, is what I'm seeing here. And put yourself first. And definitely say no to any exes or any players, especially if you work with one or a few. No. Okay? Or somebody trying to call you back to work it out. They're just, you know, it's Mercury retrograde. It's all about being in and out at this point, at this time. And Mercury rules the mind, so, you know, you got all these exes thinking, I wonder who I can call. Well, let's get into my little black book. So you know that this person is not only calling you, they're also calling somebody else, whoever falls for it, right? That's somebody dialing in their little black book. Okay? Trisha wasn't there, John wasn't there. She's in a relationship, he's out of town. You know, it's that energy. Damn it, I can't trick anybody. That's these dark forces. Okay? Trying to get that wish fulfillment. You know what kind of fulfillment they're looking for. Okay? Keep it moving, collective. Alright? You're almost there. And this person is on the way. Okay? It's coming sooner than you think. Knight of Swords, King of Wands, 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. Like, do you. Wish fulfillment here. Alright, this is what I got, guys. Let me know in the comments if anybody resonates. And I wish you guys the best. Thank you for watching. Peace.